Doug Brimhall has announced his re-election bid for circuit judge. He is currently serving as the second judicial circuit judge in Division 4, so Northeast Arkansas, I'm talking to you. Doug here gave an interview where he said, "Serving as the circuit judge has been the honor of my lifetime. Every day on the bench, I am reminded of the profound responsibility to uphold the rule of law, protect our shared values, and deliver justice that is swift, equitable, and rooted in the Constitution." That is, unless it applies to Doug himself. Because in May of last year, when Doug was just a deputy prosecutor and not yet a sworn-in judge, he was arrested for felony aggravated assault on a family member and misdemeanor domestic battery against his own minor daughter. According to the PCA and witness statements, Doug came home from the Jonesboro Country Club, quote, drunk. He went upstairs to his minor daughter's bedroom wearing only his boxers, laid in bed with her, and attempted to wake her up. The juvenile became angry and a verbal altercation ensued. Doug berated her, dumped water on her head, called her a fucking bitch multiple times, ends up leaving the room, and then the minor daughter and his current wife and another juvenile end up leaving the house. After some time had passed, they checked the security cameras and thought it was safe to go back home. But when they did, drunk Doug was still outside behind the mailbox in his underwear. He lunged himself at the car, broke the windshield. That scares the juvenile. She gets out of the car. Once out of the car, she asked her dad what he was doing and if this was the right behavior. Redacted. I'm assuming it says something along the lines of, for someone who's a deputy prosecutor running for a judge position, which set him the fuck off, flying into an absolute rage, and this is where the physical assault begins. Allegedly, supposedly, I don't know shit about fuck, but according to the PCA and victim statements, Doug grabbed his daughter by the arm, pushed her into the yard, and began to block her airways to the point where she could not breathe while saying he was going to fuck her up. And it was Doug's current wife that was able to get him off of his daughter and get him to quit assaulting her and go inside. There's more to this whole situation, but I do like to keep these videos under 3 minutes. I do highly recommend Stan Morris with the NEA report. If you would like to read his deep dive on it, he has done a spectacular, phenomenal job covering this whole situation. So long story short, despite the fact that the victim said in the event of a plea deal, they would want it to include that he could not serve in public office, which I feel like was made on solid foundation, though highly unnecessary because we should not allow for people with violent backgrounds like this to be able to serve in elected leadership positions in the first place. Doug did get a negotiated plea deal for a lesser charge of harassment. He got 1 year suspended imposition of sentences, fines, fees, anger management, and community service. And yet he was still somehow deemed fit enough to serve as a judge and sworn into the position, despite all of that, and now running for re-elect. Northeast Arkansas, did the West Memphis 3 teach you nothing about who you put in power positions? Thanks for choosing Facts Over Fuckery. Make sure to like and follow for more. I will see you guys on the next video.